Happy to break.
Who knows what's going to happen tonight? We're about to find out. Jack Lisowski against Mark Allen, a place in the quarterfinals of the Scottish Open at stake. Much anticipation. One of the stories of the week so far is the way in which Mark Allen has recaptured his fluency in pretty spectacular fashion. Played 3 centuries.
The cue ball not close enough to the ball cushion.
From there to beat him.
Great shot again. He could have played for the pink to the middle, but he would have left the red.
Who just about held him off to win 9-6, but Lisowski scored very heavily.
Well, what about that for a shot? What a terrific shot in the middle, but it's dangerous, so he's just playing the safety. And that's where he needs to concentrate.
18.
Yeah, when it's over, when the break's over, and he needs to put...
Allen started his match with He Guozhang really struggling to get anything going, as he said afterwards, but midway through it, he decided to speed. One of his best performances in any tournament.
Well, getting a good cue ball there. Made that shot very difficult. He got very close to the pot, but well, somebody's phone going off there, but not at a crucial time.
One.
He's changed his style during that period to on the evidence of what we've seen this week.
Well, he wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. That's a surprising miss from Mark Allen.
Mark Allen, 6.
2.
1.
Let's have another chance. Jack Lisowski. Mark Allen played extremely well, as Philip said. The back end of his first match, and certainly all the way through his match with Ryan Day.
9.
Didn't want to speak much. So, the point being that he's got to put his opponent under pressure.
14. 15.
And he's played this one nicely. Straight on this red, he can get to the black.
18. 19.
Just overrun slack hand position, but wants to make it unmissable.
26. 27. 35.
Lisowski missed the long red and the cue ball went into the cluster, he would have been concerned at that stage that it could cost.
43.
So just 2 in front with only 59 left.
Yeah, and he's took these well, no doubt about that.
50.
Keep that cue ball under control. No difficult pots. You can almost
51.
hear the audience saying, "Oh, I could have got that one." That's because of his positional play.
Lisowski, he is a huge asset to the snooker tour. The kind of player who puts backsides on seats with his style of play, his pace of play. He just oozes talent.
64.
Wrong pocket. He's going in the other corner. A good shot it was too.
65. $72.
And if snooker was a popularity contest, he'd have won many titles already. Got to enjoy the process with Lisowski as much as the destination.
79.
He just makes the game look ridiculous.
And a little switch to right-handed.
84. $88.
Well, he'd like to make a century. He's made 24 this season. Nicely played.
$99.
What a whirlwind break this has been. A blitz of brilliance from Lisowski. Wonderful.
6.
Magnificent. What a start to the evening. 106 clearance from Lisowski. 1-0.
To break.
Jack Lisowski throwing down the gauntlet with that brilliant first frame. Mark Allen had a chance, missed a red by quite a margin, cutting it back into the right centre, the left centre I should say, and didn't get another shot. First to 4 of course goes through. Balls of a maximum last night.
Foul. Promise. Mark Allen 6.
Well, that was a poor escape from Jack, and it could cost him. The reds are nicely spread here.
1.
That didn't go according to plan. Now if you can, looks like he can. Well, that's another. Wait for it.
Hang
Wait
on.
for it.
Goodness.
And it's little things like that that can change a match.
Came off a fluke.
Well, Mark Allen could have easily been 2-0 down there.
Chances come to nothing before that fluke in the first couple of frames, but you can forget about it now.
$15.
Just a little more.
$23.
To give them a nudge. I'm just trying to nudge. He's overcut it. He's dropped in.
Open his home tournament back to back, as well as this one.
$37.
Yeah, he played that one well. And still got another 3 reds that play for the pink there. I'll go down for the blue.
45
for the pink, and it respots. It would have. That he's playing for now awkward. Just came a little bit too far. Can get to a colour. So once again, a little fortunate there to not be on. He wants that cue ball to slow down.
$57. Yep.
And the red going over the pocket makes the blue a little bit easier. Doesn't have to do much.
$62.
Well, I was about to say a good response, but he got a very important fluke that he's won the frame from.
71.
Yes, he passed up 2 good-looking opportunities, frame 1 and 2, but as it turned out, managed to keep it going midway through with the plant as well. But now he's settled, he's got some rhythm. He's overcut the black, but it doesn't really matter. 79 will do for the former UK and Masters champion. Shake of the head from Lisowski. It's 1 frame all. And Jack Lisowski, after a quite brilliant 106 break in the opening frame, pegged back in the second. Mark Allen benefiting from a big fluke early in his break of 79 to level the match.
Forced into taking this red on. There's no safety shot from the pack of reds, that is. Well, I don't think he took it on, but well, got to go in now. And it only just did. Very nearly missed that red. But he's got
go back 5 years for the last time Lisowski beat Mark Allen. And that was the semi-finals of this tournament before losing the title match to Selby. That went to a decider.
It wasn't his doing, wasn't his fault.
$9.
Break, to his credit, back in 2012. The UK Championship.
17.
week. Xing Jihao, who's bowed out today, made a 138. That's the highest
25.
here, but of course, Xu having broken down on 134, 2 pots away from the max last night, around about 1:45 in the morning.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Philip. Decided to go into them.
Check this out.
Well, there's 3 open reds.
1.
He's played that one very nicely, perfectly. They'll need some attention.
Seven.
Thing because Lisowski was going nicely again.
Oh, he didn't want to cannon that red.
Mark Allen, 14.
And this time it's Jack's turn to have a little bit of running.
Foul. This. Lisowski, 4.
Alan's just feathered the white. It's going to be put back, yeah, by about 0.5 millimetre maybe. Nico de Vos is our referee.
It's touching ball.
Well, he did reach.
If he feathers it 3 times, I know it's very unlikely, but who knows? Now, chance to just open the reds. Get that cue ball on the cushion behind the black. Make sure the cue ball's on the cushion. And this is a little bit more difficult. Had that cue ball been on the cushion, he couldn't have played this shot. There is a red onto the left middle, and this is easier than the one he attempted previously.
If he misses, it would be a minor miracle if he doesn't leave anything.
Well, he hasn't left anything easy. So, well, he could. By coming down for the pink or black.
5.
And he's just overrun it slightly. Heck with himself there. And that's a really good recovery shot. Good kiss as well. The way that Mark Allen's playing. And again, it's
13.
not a good positional shot. Nailed on. Now he's got to pull out another pressure shot. Good pot. Oh, try to keep that cue ball under control.
46 the lead, so still a few
16.
balls to pot to clinch the frame.
$17.
Mark Allen had the chance. It was a tricky little green pocket which he rattled in the jaws.
I leave his opponent needing snookers.
25.
Just one snooker though, so just wants to
31.
make sure of this red.
32.
And the frame should be safe.
$39.
Lisowski was arguably a bit fortunate, having missed the thin cut on the red to the left centre, that he didn't leave something easier for Allen, as looked likely given the way the reds were spread. Nevertheless, Allen, of course, benefited from the fluke in the previous frame, which
Lisowski.
helped him to win it. And Lisowski now back in front, having made a century in the opening frame. He leads Mark Allen by 2 frames to 1. Mark Allen looking to level again, having fallen 2-1 behind. Jack Lisowski with a pair of 40 breaks in the previous frame. Allen had that chance, missed the quite tricky red to the green pocket after Lisowski had missed times in killing the frame off, managed to retrieve the situation. This man is long overdue, given he hasn't beaten him since this tournament 5 years ago. And he's been on the wrong end of things a couple of times at the UK, a couple of weeks back, but even more painfully in 2022 when Lisowski very tough opening frame on table 2 has gone the way of Long Zhewang. Forward well in front in the second.
Wow, what a nice couple of flicks that was. Slight raise of the hand from Jack. Oh, dead on the cushion behind the green. Just not hard enough. Right path.
It's been a solid season for Lisowski, 15th on the one-year list, but he won't be at all happy with that one.
No. But if it does go,
That applause you heard was for Tom. So what an opportunity this is for Alan to hit back again.
9.
Yeah. 645 centuries. Season. Scoring heavy.
$17.
Now we may have to play a delicate little cannon. And that's okay. That's work.
24. $25. $33.
Just lost it slightly, but
40. $41.
choice of two reds, the way he's played the shot.
$49.
Again, similar type of shot, played for two reds. Choosing the best one for him.
$57.
Eighth black coming up.
Made his first at the UK Challenge, which he won, the 2021 Northern Ireland Open. The one I mentioned at the Masters last season, and this season at the British Open.
64.
First things first, make sure of the frame for two each.
$65.
Still needs another red to make sure of that. Good play with deep screw. And he's played it well.
72.
So this to make the frame
73.
secure, and
What a shot. That's a beauty. To keep his hopes alive. What a shot this was.
$89.
It was an expensive safety, loose safety from Jack Lisowski.
96.
Still got the problem of that red near the middle pocket, but it's in a nice
97.
spot for a double. You could try and bring it into play here, but it's risky to play that. That's what was played though. Oh, missed it.
Yes, the 11th red
104.
was special. It was a brilliant retrieving pot. Even more impressive to keep his dreams of the max alive. We could get through to the red.
105.
So he's still got hopes of doing something with this awkward one.
Well, as I say, it's in a good spot for a double. If you can get the cue ball there, slightly higher than the red. Got to keep going, keep going. Just about.
Crunch time. Oh,
Mark Allen.
no maximum break for Mark Allen. It was a very brave stab, but he's levelled in style with the second century of the evening. It's 2 apiece. Both had centuries, and now it's a best of 3 for a place in the last 8 of the Scottish Open.
Can only leave the red he's playing on. Wait for it. Apparently not. Not into the right corner anyway. Get him to the black. To the black.
Seven. $15.
Oh, what a split. He's playing pretty quickly, Mark Allen. Oh, he's picked that one out nicely.
21.
What a good shot that was. And now he's given himself a great chance to win the frame.
He was even quicker than that against Ryan Day, but
Yeah, down at 17, wasn't he?
Jack Lisowski is putting him under.
Not impossible. No, hasn't
24.
managed it. Played the kiss. And did the break for him.
Ping ball. White Allen, 24.
I was fearing the worst there. But he needs to get his safety under control and put him under some pressure. And this could be good. Yeah, that's good. Snookered. The red on. Yeah, he's played it and played it well. But he's playing it. Great pot. But for me, that was a big risk. The best kiss in the world to be on the black. And again, not the best safety.
Lisowski.
Contact with the green. And that is how you catch the ball nicely. Wait for it, hasn't finished yet. I was going to suggest play that leg.
One.
You're going to have to go some to beat Luca.
7.
So yeah, right in the middle.
13.
Excellent shot. And nicely on the yellow to come down for these two loose reds.
$15. $16.
Used all the pocket. So just one. He could have gone into the reds there.
21.
And he's going to have to do it this next time round. Is he hard enough?
The lead will be 50 with the blue, 59 still on.
I don't know what he played for. Very close to the pot and very close to the in-off.
Foul.
So a little bit of a life
27
for Jack Lisowski.
Lisowski 4.
Plenty of work to be done for Lisowski with the other three reds awkward at the moment, the black out of commission. But at least it's a chance from his point of view. Well, that's one way of opening the reds. Although they've now congregated on the other. Tom Ford, by the way, is taking control now against Long Zhou Wang. He's leading 2-1, well ahead in the fourth.
He's got to cover that red near the left corner, and I think the yellow pocket area would be good. The green pocket area would be good. He's a bit heavy. Oh, chance for Lisowski.
At 2-1.
All three of these reds will go if he can get. Well, he couldn't have played that any better. What a positional shot that was. And he's got a great
9.
chance here now.
This would be a big steal because given the position of the balls just a couple of minutes ago, he was a lengthy second favourite.
Very well. I think he'll be playing for the blue here. Because he's going to be faced with a
17.
very tough black playing it that way. But if it goes in,
Really good cueing required under pressure.
is that good enough? That's a beauty. Great shot. Didn't want to play this right-handed because it's a tough shot. Reaching
24.
over the blue. That was landed in the only spot, really. That makes it really awkward cueing. Tough shot.
And under,
1.
as it is, Mark Allen now seemingly on his way to being
The pink needed to leave Jack needing snookers. But it's only one snooker and he hasn't got on to the yellow. But it is in a good spot.
Buckland.
Played the double.
7.
Also the snooker. Oh, he'll be delighted with that. He's got the snooker, I think.
Foul.
He's caught the pink first. He's caught the pink first.
Trick Lisowski. 6.
Well, a hunt in this big frame now. Really big. It looked for certain as though Allen had won it there when he potted the pink. Didn't get on the yellow. Now he's got to win it again. 23 in front, 27 there.
It's keeping the pressure on.
Foul. Miss.
Not a disaster.
Lisowski.
And that's what he didn't want to do, unless he's got the snooker. He can pot it. He can pot it.
I think he might be snookered on the green though.
Can you do it again?
Lisowski, 2.
So 17 the difference. He needs green and brown now, Mark Allen. There goes the green.
3.
Yeah, good shot. Excellent shot there from Mark Allen.
2 great pots. The green and the brown, clean as a whistle.
Not over yet though. 2 snookers needed.
Mark Allen,
Oh, 1
7.
to tie on the pink
The frame.
prize. Look where the pink has landed.
Yeah, little shield there that he could have hid the cue ball behind, but it's Allen who leads 3-2. Swerve
Mark
to
Allen
catch
direct.
the yellow, but 2 good pots at the end of that frame did the trick. Lisowski not interested in playing on for, at the time, 2 snookers with 3 balls left, so 3-2.
Yeah, I'm surprised though, Philip, because the blue went over the pocket and it was. He could have potted the blue and played the snooker. I just think he gave in just a little bit too quick there. You'd have a nice angle on the black. Oh, yeah.
1.
Powered him. Yeah, just a little unfortunate. Don't think he.
Lisowski, 8.
Well, they could ask for a re-rack. Oh, that's an excellent pot. Easy enough to get to the 2 reds in the balk area. Oh, that's a terrible shot though. Plays a great.
And that applause you heard was for Tom Ford completing a 4-1 victory over Long Zhou Wang. So
Lisowski,
he threw to
6.
play that Stuart Bingham.
Mind these 2 reds, but he's got to get the pace right.
Foul.
pace.
I think they've agreed to a re-rack.
About that. 10 minutes ago.
So confirmation that Alan needs one, Lisowski needs two.
And there is a red that will go to the green pocket, except the red is plain. There's now two reds down that back end of the table. Red going towards this corner. It's going to be left.
Though from Mark Allen, perhaps not the sort of red that he would have taken on before this newfound determination to attack a bit more, speed up.
There is a red that will go. Yeah, nicely played. So, this frame.
He started the match with a sublime century. It's been a bit more of a struggle since then.
Right-handed.
17. $25.
He's got to get that cue ball out of that area.
33.
And that's okay.
$36. $41.
Last time Lisowski appeared in a ranking final, Gibraltar Open.
49.
20 did in. But he's well on the way to finals of this event. What a chance he's got to do that now.
Yeah, he's just got to
57.
keep his concentration and keep that cue ball and control perfectly onto the black. The loose reds would be enough. Would be enough.
$65.
Quick look at the scoreboard. The black is the key ball, barring snookers. Didn't hold back with it either, did he?
Point snookers, that is.
So if this goes in, it should be over.
73.
Good recovery. And that takes us to a distance.
Very tough long red, which carried risk. Didn't get it. Left Lisowski a chance, and he's taken it. As Joe mentioned, 5 of their previous 11 meetings have gone to a decider.
Lisowski.
And this one is no exception. It's been a terrific tussle between this pair. It normally is. And we're going to the wire. The final frame required. Absolutely lived up to billing, and we need a final frame to determine who will go through to the Scottish Open quarterfinals. Jack Lisowski, to cries of "Come on, Jack," breaks off in this 7th and final frame. Breaks of 106, a couple of 40s in the 3rd, and then 80 just now after Mark Allen had taken on that long red. Had he got it, that break could well have been his, and he could have been home and dry.
He's pushed the red out to the left corner. So you would fancy him for this one. Yeah, good shot. May have to punch this one in. Good pot. Cue ball.
Check Lisowski. 8.
This time it's Jack that pushes one out. Better dodge the reds as well. Good pot. That kind of a kiss. Just run on too far. Although...
Big shot this. No.
Well, you called it. It was a big shot.
Lisowski 6.
Yeah. Was it left?
He was leaving Allen in.
And he wasn't on anything, Philip. You know, it was a big risk. But you only take big risks if you're going to be on something.
Born perhaps of the frustration.
And he is cool under pressure. Really admire the way Mark Allen attacks the game. And the black looks as though it will be going on the pink spot.
And that bottle...
Black, pink, blue. But he's trying to determine what's the next easiest red to play for from the black.
15.
And it's not straightforward, you've got to say. Oh, you've got a lot of side on the cue ball. There's no point in taking. Good pot. Idea. Nicely played. Back in prime position again.
Entirely sensible, making sure he eliminates any silly mistakes.
Yeah, you're right. It was a tough table, this, but all of a sudden, it's looking a lot better.
31.
Decided to play down for the blue, just overrun slightly. And a beautiful little positional shot that was.
37.
Well, Jack Lisowski into the reds and not finishing on an easy ball, but for me, he played the wrong shot, taking the red onto the middle. Even if it had gone in, he wasn't on a ball. Wasn't on. Yeah, and this red, out of the three, will go to the right corner. And that's all he'll need with a colour.
It's a game of
61.
wafer-thin margins, isn't it? Jack Lisowski was one to clinch this match when he went into the bunch. It wasn't to be, and maybe he took his frustration out on that very difficult red that seemed low percentage, and looks like
One snooker to tie.
68.
an excellent break. Very well crafted from Mark Allen. As things stand.
Well, Jack could have played that shot.
And that's the end of that. Mark Allen does it again against Jack Lisowski. A sixth win in a row for Allen over Jackpot, and a 67th ranking quarter-final appearance. He's through to the last 8 of the Scottish Open. The former champion wins 4 frames to 3.